Just blocks from the Capitol building. We welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in,
Batting
Steve
second,
Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, this is almost like a home game. I mean, it's a very short trip. They travel well. The fan base travels with them. They love being on the road in this situation.
Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Bruce is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Ready for another
Now
chance?
batting,
Steve Cook.
baseman,
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
No runs scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Hey, check this guy out. Let's go. Hey, one away. One away.
Ready on 1 and 2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for
Steve
Washington.
Cook. He doubled
Third
earlier in the
baseman.
game. 1 for 2 to
Steve
this point.
Cook.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bruce coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 on his line
Right
so far in the game.
34, Bryce Harper.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it. Steal.
Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Conforto makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Murphy.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners off for second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Harper.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
Get your pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Adam Lind. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And he sends one deep down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Edgin has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Mets get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Fernando Salas wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes.
Time for baseball now on the show. As you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Here's Neil Walker in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's gone 2 for 8.
Hey, let's make a play. Hold him right here. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total.
Now in the box, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top 3rd in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like.
So stepping in, Jacob deGrom, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Got no one out now.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Cook is up. And he's set down, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Therefore it is Duda, and he's got it 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. Stepping up to the plate, Jacob deGrom comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
got one out here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hernan Perez.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a flare hit toward right into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. So a great sliding catch there, and it's certainly worthy of the show track treatment. We see that he really played that ball about as well as you can. The high 90s route efficiency is evidence of that, and it really made the difference.
Right fielder number
standing
34.
In, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. So stepping in, Steve Cook.
Baseman, Steve Cook.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Ready to deliver. Here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Standing in, Steve Cook. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bruce racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Right fielder
digging
number
in,
34.
Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, drive him in for us. Need you. Here you go.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 3-1. At the plate, Steve Cook. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Steve Cook.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Lead off base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. We might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal? They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
Into the box, Hernan Perez.
The batter,
0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hernan Perez.
Hey, no one better now. Steal.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 pitch. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here we go. Need you right here.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Josh Edgen gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 8.
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Last outing, he gave up 8 earned runs. 8. So, to me, the big thing for him is just to throw strikes, get ahead of some hitters, and maybe that will knock down the other team's scoring.
Digging in now, Juan Lagares. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The windup and the 0-1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Lagares will go to second base. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Stepping in, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
See him rip it up there.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it on.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granderson going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scored. Now at the plate, Matt Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Striding in,
Now
Steve
batting,
Cook.
third
He hit a
baseman.
sac fly earlier.
Steve Cook.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Ryan Zimmerman.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. So striding forward now, Adam Lind, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. So coming to the plate, Michael Taylor. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it.
Oh, big guy. See you drive it right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Harvey steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hulk.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Here's Adam Lind.
The first baseman, number 26, Adam.
First and second now, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. If he tries to pull that ball, that's a ground ball to short. Instead, he stayed with it, stayed with the break, let the break take the ball to the opposite field. Nice job.
Into the box now, Steve
Now batting,
Cook.
third baseman, Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Line towards center field. Granderson is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference. Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win. They're hoping to build on that now.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Tanner Roark gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Coda Glover hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
Great job.